Hi, I'm Teresha Young, Relationship Master Coach, and welcome to your Making Moves Motivation.
Helping you to truly have the fullness of love, life and relationships of all kinds that you desire and deserve.
For today's motivation, I would like you to think about how do you heal from deception? So I'm back with part 3 of the 4-part Making Moves Motivation video series on how to deal with deception. I hope that you have been finding it helpful so far. If you've not had a chance to watch part 1 and part 2, please do so, because I talk about what deception is and also the impact of deception in a relationship, along with 8 strong considerations to stay or go. And I will drop links to those videos in the comment section or description section below. For the time being, this video is about healing. And it's so important that whether you decide to continue with the relationship or not, that you get real to heal. It is vital that you heal from deception, and this requires an emotional detox. This requires you giving yourself time to release and let go of the experience. Healing requires you to give yourself the emotional space and even physical space to recover. Because if you don't allow yourself time to do so, you risk entertaining toxic relationships and relationships that are not serving you anymore. And it might not be easy at first. And you may be so tempted to fall back into old patterns and cycles, because we can be creatures of habit and fear change. And we can also create excuses to keep us stuck in perceived comfort zones, but it's really an unhealthy attachment. So when you are able to heal, you give yourself clarity. And with clarity, you are more in tune with your intuition. And your intuition will guide you to make decisions that are best for you and for anybody else involved, especially if you have children too. So in this video, I am going to be sharing tips 1 to 3 for healing from deception.
However, before I continue, if you've not already subscribed to this channel, then remember to do so. And turn your notifications on by clicking that bell so you don't miss out on more life-transforming content to live your best life. And if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Now let's get back to today's topic.
Tip number 1 is forgiveness. Don't blame or shame yourself for being deceived. It is not your responsibility for the other person's actions. Instead, practice forgiveness. And it might not feel easy to do, but let's get one thing straight. Forgiveness does not mean that you are condoning the other person's actions. Forgiveness is about you exchanging any toxic thoughts, feelings, emotions and energies that you have for the situation for peace and compassion. It's about you freeing yourself mentally and emotionally, so you no longer have to carry the burden of the pain. Forgiveness is about you taking care of you. It's about you being kind to yourself, about you being understanding to yourself. It's about you owning your happiness. And once you are able to forgive, it's only a matter of time before you fully heal. Tip number 2 is an eruption note. What does this mean? Well, I've named it an eruption note because quite literally you let all of your thoughts, your feelings and your emotions erupt onto a piece of paper as you describe the situation and the deception you have experienced. Vent, explode, get it all out of your system. Then you fold up the piece of paper and you get rid of it in a dramatic yet environmental and safe way. You may decide to simply tear it up, or you may throw it in a bin, throw it into a river, the ocean. You may decide to bury it or even burn it. But please remember my disclaimer. An eruption note is a very powerful technique because it allows you to release and let go of any traumatic traces you have about the deception by putting it onto a physical object that you can dispose of, a physical object that you can let go of your darkest emotions. Tip number 3 is journaling. During the healing process, get to know yourself more by journaling a lot, daily if possible. There's a power behind taking something intangible such as our thoughts and making it tangible and visible. When you find out about the deception, you may find yourself having obsessive thoughts, repeating every detail of your relationship in your mind, such as that time when he or she came home late. Were they really at a work occasion? Going back and trying to make the individual pieces of the puzzle fit isn't helpful. Just the big picture, which is that the person deceived you. This is why journaling is powerful, as you get the chance to witness your thoughts about the deception you've experienced, and you can explore any fear-based, burdening, low-vibe thoughts so that you can create new, healthy, empowering ones. Journaling is a powerful way to record your healing journey. And in time, you may decide to read over it so that you can acknowledge and celebrate your progress. You may also find that in time, you can talk very positively about this situation. You can find the positive aspects of the situation and anybody involved. And it's such a powerful exercise when you can transmute negative vibes into positive vibes. So there you have it, tips 1 to 3 for healing from deception. In next week's video, I'll be sharing tips 4 to 6, so please make sure you come back. Remember, during a healing process, it is vital that you are gentle with yourself, that you are understanding, compassionate and kind to yourself, that you take care of yourself. And my Making Moves motivation video series on how to take care of yourself can help you with that, and I'll drop a link to that series in the comment section or description section below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this part 3 video. Do you have a healing journey that you can share here? If so, please do, as you may help any other person listening to this. Do any of these 3 tips resonate with you? Let's talk about this. Drop a comment below. And if you would like to talk to me personally, simply visit my website www.tereshayoung.com, where you can book in some time. Again, I'm Teresha Young, your relationship master coach, and I'm here to help us to connect, evolve and rise together so that you are truly able to have the fullness of love, life and relationships of all kinds that you desire and deserve. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.